Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I'm here on the 1 hour time frame and Bitcoin has dipped into exactly that support area we talked about in the last video. Just a few hours ago, Bitcoin started the decline in a fourth wave. Those of you who watched the video were very much aware that this was actually preferred, a more healthy wave 4. But obviously now we need to see if in this white scenario the bulls can hold this support area, and we want to talk a little bit about that and what the meaning is behind it. Yeah, so it's important to recognize that from the high in October, yeah, from the 6th of October high, when the price topped around 126.4k, we started a decline. I can call it a 5-wave move down, and that could be wave C of 4 in the white scenario. And so if we now, from this low, get a 5-wave move up, I could call this again wave 1, of a larger degree 5th wave, which would be up there somewhere. Yeah, doesn't show here on the 1 hour time frame. It would be up there. So the sequence would be, okay, let's get 5 waves, because from an Elliott Wave point of view, the 5-wave sequence is where the trend is ideally going. It shows us the direction of the trend, right? Makes sense. So after these 5 waves, it's a series of higher highs, higher lows. You cannot do that with 3 waves. We need 5. Only then we have some clarity that we're actually in an uptrend, that we have really bottomed in wave 4. It's not confirmation, really. It's not certainty. Well, yeah, we have a first confirmation, but that's basically it. What this then needs to do is it needs to give us a higher low in the next pullback, which would be a wave 2. And then we will see higher prices, or should see higher prices from there, if the market can generate and hold a higher low in this pullback. All right, so that's the white scenario. It's therefore important that the bulls defend this support zone, which is, as I said, between $107,237 and $109,928. Yeah, it's the nearest support area here I can offer. A 5th wave to the upside would then ideally unfold next. Next move up, wave 5, should be an ABC structure because this move up is a diagonal pattern. I don't want to get too technical here, but basically key is and important is for the bulls to defend this support area. Now, if we break below it, it would not invalidate the white scenario, but it would mean we likely have a 5-wave move down, which makes the wave 4 very unlikely. It would actually invalidate it, but obviously we're here on the very short time frame, so we can't really trust these micro patterns too much. Okay, so we have to take them with a pinch of salt and also consider context. But I can tell you for now, this pullback looks more like a 3-wave move, and we're within ideal parameters for a wave 4 pullback. That means any further downside from here will not only mean it looks more like a 5-wave decline, which again indicates a trend direction down, right? It would also mean we are breaking below ideal Fibonacci support for a 4th wave, which means, well, pressure is rather downward, I think, right? So that is what we are tracking at the moment on the BTC chart. Support is clearly defined. And yeah, if we see any further downside from here, it would be a warning that the white scenario is not leading. Okay, I can really only say that the white scenario is leading once we have 5 waves up, and then we can add support for the next pullback. At the moment, it's quite, it's neutral, because all of these scenarios have very similar likelihood. Now, another scenario, and if we break support, it will become more likely that we are just forming corrective structures, that we're not going to get that 5th wave, and that makes the whole structure even more messy. What would then still be possible is maybe something like this, like an ABC structure in a larger B wave, because this was a 3-wave move up. We get a 3-wave move down. That's not a trending move, but it could still morph into potentially a broader corrective move. So that means all eyes, I think, need to be on that 107,230 level. If we lose all micro support levels here and break down again, which is currently not happening, but if it happens, there is some strong support around 98.5k, a support level I've been highlighting for a long time. It's around it's the June low. Not only that, it's also where the 55-week exponential moving average is currently located. It's a very, very important one. I think I just opened the wrong chart. Yeah. A very important one because we lost the 21-week EMA. That's not dramatic. The orange line here, it's not dramatic. And we're currently consolidating below it. By the way, to get above it is, that would be a break above 111,400. That would be strong. But the 55-week EMA is down below around, 98.5K. It goes up every day, every week. Soon it will be at 99K, but this would be a strong support area next. And should we get there, there's a likelihood that on the daily chart we will get an oversold reading on the RSI. On the daily, the fear and greed index will likely be even further in extreme fear, and that would be the ideal location to watch for a low if we get there, right? A lot of people will be bearish then, which kind of makes sense, deep in support, but yeah, I would rather watch for a bounce there. At the moment, at least. From what I can see right now, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And some of you might not know it, but we're operating also an MCO Global channel, a channel that's more related, focused on education, macro, bigger picture, larger time frames. So you can follow this one as well if you like. I'll leave a link for you guys in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.